were working today. Back in England, before you came over here, you signed a contract. Raise your hand if you can tell me what a contract is. Ah.
But it's for something
And-
important.
Okay, it's for something important. What it's doing is it's an agreement between you and somebody else about what each of you is going to do. Okay? So if you're coming to work for the company here, you're going to do whatever it is you do. You're going to be a blacksmith, or maybe you're going to cut down trees, whatever your trade is. Or maybe you're just an able-bodied guy and you're just going to work hard. In return for your work, the company is going to pay you. But they're not going to pay you just in money. Because you're over here in Virginia. What are you going to spend money on anyway? What you need is a place to live. You need a house to be in. You need clothing. And you need food to eat, right? So part of your pay is your food that you're going to eat. And your contract says that they promise you a pound of bread a day.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds like a lot to us. They promise you a pound of meat a day. This is some salt pork. Raise your hand if you can tell me what this is.
This thing is all the Jamestown for.
What kind of good meat is
It's a
this?
fish.
There you go. Okay. Or raise your hand if you can tell me what this is.
Oyster.
Excellent. Oysters. Okay. They're going to promise you some vegetables. These are beautiful vegetables out of our garden. In the early years, they haven't got the garden going quite yet. So vegetables would have come over in crocks like up on that shelf, most of them being pickled. And you're going to be promised a gallon of something safe to drink. Raise your hand if you can tell me what that might be. Water. For us today, we can be pretty confident that our water is safe to drink, but not so much back then. One more guess. Who wants to give me a guess? Yeah. No, what they're promised to drink is called small beer. Yeah, beer that's only about a quarter of as much alcohol as the beer your folks might buy in the grocery store. But you boil the water as you're making the beer, and that little bit of alcohol keeps new bacteria from growing, so it's safe. You have time for a question?
Yes.
Who's got a question?
No.
Anybody have any questions? No questions?
All right.
I think everybody's enamored by the chicken as you're walking past.
That happens a lot. All right, go check out a bed change.
Okay, let's keep going. We're gonna check out Eric's bedroom now.
Where are you guys listening from?
Alexandria.
Hey,
But, you know.
love that.
Thank you so much.
Really wood plank sitting on top of chest.
Wow, what do you think
This is made out of deer skin.
No?
Nope, that one isn't.
Those are wool.
What do you think, Greg?
Those are wool blankets.
Where I think you can sit right there. My spine.
You can sit. Now just think,
And it says make it.
let's look at it from the perspective of the English people that come over. These are all gentlemen. So they're third and fourth sons of rich people in England. And they come over in the hopes of finding gold, silver, and making some money for themselves. And this is what they're sleeping on. You think these people might have been real happy about the choice they made? No. Why do you think that you can see, this is a room that's got 3 people, and you see we have sets of armor and muskets on the wall. Why do you think it's there? Why do you think it's here and not in a place like an armory? Yes.
For protection.
Protection from
Paladins.
From the Paladin, that's right. Because they need to be ready to fight at a moment's notice, and it's not very smart when you're going strategic thoughts to have all of your armor, all your weapons piled up in one place. You need people to be able to jump up at a moment's notice, throw on their armor, grab their muskets, and run out and be ready to fight. All right. Do we have any questions about this bedroom? Yes. It's a wool blanket.
Oh, there's a chicken got out. Yes.
We let them roam free. They roam free. Yes. And here it's 3 people. Only 3.
Because you can see there's 3 beds.
Well, after spending 144 days on a ship sharing a bed with another person, I think they really didn't care about sharing with anyone else again. They wanted their bed. That's why you see it's just wood planks sitting on top of the same chest to hold the Yeah. You can lift it up and look. You can see it right here. See, we have the chest. It's wood planks with that same straw mat from the ship. All right. It's time for us to keep moving. We are heading for
One line.
I'm scared of the musky. Oh, we're scared of the musky shot. Oh, scary.
Es lo que tenían para pelear, ¿eh? Tenían eso.
¿Cómo tenemos?
Miren los cañones. Cañones. Miren la iglesia también. Aquí está la iglesia. Es la iglesia. Bueno, este es el último video que del día. Y lo demás a disfrutar. Vamos a ver. Miren. Miren.
Yesterday, you watched something on TV that was 100 yards? A football field. There you go. So, first step in order to load and fire, what you have to do is to prime the pan. So if you notice right here on the side of the barrel where all this blackness is, where I've been firing all day, there's a small cup. That's my pan. Throw a small amount of gunpowder right into the pan. Right there on the side, guys. That's where I'm going to pour the powder, right there. Get it primed. So I've already got, let's say I've already primed the pan. Here's a door. This is going to protect the gunpowder here. I'm going to shut that door up. And being a muzzle loader, this is the muzzle. All the gunpowder goes down the barrel. And this is what's on my body here, guys. This is my bandolier. Each one of these chargers has enough gunpowder for one shot, so I'm gonna pop the top, pour the powder down the barrel. My musket balls are in my pouch on my hip. So this is what's gonna come hurtling at you at about 1,000 to 1,200 feet per second, is this lead ball. This is a 69 caliber. This is gonna leave a mark. I'm just saying. So, balls down the barrel. I'm going to take my scouring stick out because I want to push everything down to the base of the barrel because I want to create a nice tight package of that gunpowder and that round lead ball, because when that prime goes off, there's going to be an explosion in the gun barrel. And all that gas has got to go somewhere, right? It's going to, like I said, it's going to push that round lead ball at you at about 1,000 to 1,200 feet per second. Weapons loaded, and this is what's going to set the prime off, is this rope. It's been treated in gunpowder, water, and vinegar. This is my match. I'm gonna blow it off, hook it up into the jaws of the serpentine, and this is the only moving part in the weapon. This is gonna allow me to safely pull that hot match into the prime. Look how safely I can do that. Right there like that. But enough of me talking about it, right? Let's fire it one more time. Now I am using a paper cartridge. We like to use these in the museum. Some of my colleagues will actually fill up the bandolier and use them. So if you're not too fond of loud noises, students, when I give the command to present your piece, which the piece being the musket, probably want to cup your ears if you have to.
Put your phones away to cover your ears, guys.
I'm not gonna do it. I definitely gotta see we gotta see this. I'm not close.
Present your piece.
I'm not blinking.
Give fire.
Whoa!
Let's go, guys.